Welcome back, Crypto Rico here with another one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Put on that bell notification so you too can be notified when we're over here experiencing the abundance of money, man. You guys do not want to miss out. Do not miss out on the $100 giveaway. Simply like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, tag me and a friend on Twitter. That simple, that easy. Win $100. Use the tips and tricks in the video to make it grow, or simply go spend it. None of this is financial advice. I'm bringing financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said and out the way, welcome back, all you Shinjas. I need you guys to smash that like button and nuke the comments down below, okay? And this is we got some big news. We got some AMA updates, and at the end, we're going to look at some price predictions. So make sure that you stay tuned to the very end of the video so you guys can see what's going on with the price. But right now, we got some news that we're going to be covering. We got Cliff has announced we have burned 1/6 trillion, okay, out the kindness of the hearts, worth 8.065. And then we also burned Dude Supply, the guy who broke the rules. So we got a total burn of 8.7. Okay, so shout out to the team for making this happen, and that going how it did go. Okay, so we're gonna like and retweet everything going on over here. We're gonna cover these AMA updates, and then we're gonna get to the prices at the very end of this video. Okay, we got official Shinobi Facebook. So if you guys are tapped in on Facebook, I need you guys to get tapped in with the Shinobi Facebook page. Okay, we got the 70K giveaway contest. The Google Docs form has been shared across all social media group pages. Contestants must submit their wallet address by Monday night AMA. Okay, so make sure you guys get tapped in with that. We got the burn. Cliff has burned the remainder of the private sale violators' vested tokens, roughly 85 quintillion. That hurt, okay? And like in the words of Usher, we had to let it burn, okay? We had to let it go. And that was worth around 685,000. So that definitely is going to hurt. And that's why we had to let it burn. Okay. And that's that added token that got burned. So I thought that was very important for us to cover this in the AMA, because in other AMAs I saw on the, I saw people asking what were we going to do with them. And a couple other AMAs, people asked, did we do something with them? Well, boom, there you go. We burnt them. They're gone. And like I said, like Usher said, we let them burn. All right. So we got Saturday night talent show. Unfortunately, Saturday night Security Live, SL with Crazy Man D will not be happening this weekend. However, Smithsonian will be hosting a family-friendly talent show starting at our usual time of 10 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so make sure you guys stop by and get tapped in. We have the Flus interface update. In regards to the question brought up during last night's AMA, Cliff has reached out to Flu's team, and they believe that they can update their interface in order to properly display the price of SHINJA. So that's what's up, man. And I mean, Cliff literally, you can see him taking notes during these AMAs, and it gets done. It literally just always gets done. And that's something that I've mentioned in the AMAs when I've been in there and talked, is that, you know, I'm harsh on a lot of tokens. I always say what you mean and mean what you say. And literally, this token since the beginning, I think around November 22nd, I've been covering it. Everything that's been on the roadmap has been getting tackled accordingly to the time that they said that they would. There's been a couple things, but of course those things were out of our hands. Okay. So next we got the charity. We got American SHINJA will be looking into ways that we can provide aid and support to the innocent individuals that are being affected by the conflict in Ukraine. And I mean, we help out nonstop. This token literally donates and does a lot of things nonstop across the board. If it's not in Nigeria, and now we're going to be helping out in Ukraine. So shout out to our Shinjas out in Ukraine. We got your back. No big deal. Okay. We got Shinobi wallet update. Following up with another question from last night AMAs, Cliff has confirmed with the dev team that adding a reflections tracker similar to FegTrack to the Shinobi wallet is planned for the future update after the launch. I thought that was a great question that was asked in the AMA, and I knew that it was something very similar that the team can get implemented, seeing that I have a FegTrack app, and it's not that hard. I know the team can get that done. This is something that I want us to push for, and I need you guys to smash the like button, nuke the comments, and shield this video to get us to these 65,000 wallet holders so people can see the progress along this journey that we've had with Shinobi. If they watch the rest of the videos, if you're new to the channel, I highly advise you watch the rest of the Shinobi videos and see the growth that we had, and we're ready to take this right back up to the top. We're only about 4,000 wallet holders away. That's really nothing for Shinobi, okay? Now let's get to these questions, the open floor. We got, is it possible to add a feature to import private keys for a secondary account in our Shinobi wallet? The team has been looking into this and whether it is even possible or not, okay? If we make a mistake while submitting our information on the Google Docs form for the giveaway, will we be able to correct it? Yes, you can. Just hit a prude, okay? So we got, what is the difference between a seed phrase and a private key? This is a good question. Somebody's asking this. This is something we need to answer, okay? The difference between the seed phrase is going to be 12 to 24 words, guys and ladies, that you will never give out to anybody, okay? Understand that. Same thing with this private key. You will never give it out to nobody. The private key you won't see as much because it's a combination of codes and letters. And you usually, you'll need the documents to basically find that private key or whatnot. But as far as the seed phrases, this is something that we're very familiar with, that we use on a day-to-day basis. I need you guys to understand you guys will never give this out to anybody and never put it on live on the internet if you want it for it to stay a cold wallet, okay? Okay, do we have any cold wallets that allow more than one seed phrase / private key? Okay, based on Crazy Man D research so far, the Aleppo Elipal wallet has this feature, but they're not recommending anybody use it because they're having problems with that. So I also don't recommend anybody like that using that, and don't be adding your seed phrases and get accustomed to adding your private keys and seed phrases here and there and every other place, okay? Make a secure wallet, something that you feel safe. Write it down on a piece of paper and put it into the book, because I'm about the only person I see pick up books these days. So unless I find that book that has that seed phrase, you're pretty much set, okay? So we got, does creating a trademark in crypto actually do anything? This is a big yes, okay? Yes, crypto or not, we are still a registered corporation, and our products being licensed is still valid by law. Our trademarks will be in multiple countries, and we have already threatened a few predators with legal action. So yes, that is very important. Now we're going to make sure that we got everything liked and retweeted, okay? And we're going to scroll down. We're going to get to these price predictions and why I'm excited, and I want you guys to be excited and girls to be excited as well, because we're pushing really hard. And what we're doing, especially when you see Mr. Crypto Messiah tweeting about Shinobi, let's go over here and nuke this ASAP and let them know how big and how strong this community really is, okay? Now let's get to these prices and what we're going to have a continuation of. And we've seen Bitcoin continue to ride right back up as well. And what do we have right here? If you're new to the channel, you might not know, but those that have been on the channel, we have been learning. We know what's up. We are making higher lows. Once again, this pullback is nothing, okay? Notice that once we made that support, where I loaded my bag around the 72s when the transaction let me get in, I was trying to get in down here. And in case you're new to the channel, it's getting a lot of traction. I appreciate you guys shielding this channel. Look at the support across the line. We never let the price go underneath this price. So I was like, no way. These are those same prices late November that everybody wished they had. So I loaded up my bag again. It's not financial advice, but I just want you guys to notice history repeats itself. As my mom would say, what goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. What is just leaving just showed up, and what just showed up is now leaving. And those prices, these low prices, they're long gone. Well, it's time for it to show up right now. Right now, what's going to be showing up right now are these, attack towards this 1117. We have an attack right here to 1117. But in retrospect, really, on the 4-hour chart is where I'm mostly excited, because these all-time highs are not even that far away. Look at this support. Okay, let's see if this guy wants to pop up. Last time I was trying to show the long position, but they weren't working. Let's see if we can get it to work, even from right here. Okay. Okay, so it's still acting up for whatever reason. Something Dexter was going to have to check out. But we have an amazing range to play with. From right here to first stop will be, there's this short stop right here that we have that will find support above this. It's that 1127. And then we'll rock up to that next level, which will be 1658. And then we'll be testing these all-time highs, which is right here, this 24 and this 25, or 28.49. This is going to be epic, and it's going to happen very, very fast. Look at when we started getting traction, how this happened. So as soon as we start making higher lows, and we identify that we're back in the bullish trend, we're keeping an eye on Bitcoin down here on the bottom. Notice I'm always keeping an eye on Bitcoin. That keeps your emotions in check. Right now, we're making higher lows. Right now, we're going to see another push. I'm asking the whales of Shinobi to step in. Let's keep this chart looking good. Let's ask the community to keep shilling these videos. Let's get trending on DEX tools. What place are we at right now? We're on 8th place. Let's get back trending. Let's do everything that we need to do. And I need you guys to daily, come over here to CoinMarketCap and come vote on Shinobi. Make sure that we got this voted yes whenever it loads up for us. Make sure that it's voted yes. And anything that we can do to get the word out there and let people know about Shinobi and get us trending on different platforms. I need you guys to step in as a community, as part of the team, as the mods, as the moderators, as the whales, to come in and load these bags up to keep this price pushing up. So like that, people can see that it's time to hold. A lot of these new investors, they're nervous. You know, we have these pullbacks. So they're like, maybe that since they've been held underwater for so long, they get back up to these prices they want to let out. I want to let them know that just keep getting these reflections. This is not time to get out. This is time to sit on your hands. Let these whales step in, start buying this price up and push us back to all-time highs that we are going to test. We are going to test these all-time highs. And if these markets correct fully, we will have we can break through. Remember, I told you guys to look up the head and shoulders pattern, okay? We're going to get this ride up right here, and we're going to have 3 big mountains. One mountain right here, the shoulder, the head, and another mountain. If we can break right through that and keep going back through, we're perfect, okay? And if you guys can't do that, continue to come back, experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.